Who are you?
My name is Anthony Gonzalez, and I play in a musical project called M83.
Anthony, welcome to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
Thank you so much. Thanks.
Right off the bat, Anthony, I have a gift for you. A Bruce Hack record. Do you know Bruce Hack at all? The king of techno.
No, I don't know Bruce Hack.
He invented the vocoder.
Oh, really?
He did indeed, and he's from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. So I thought, since you're in Canada, gotta get you some Bruce Hack. This is the guy that started it all, Bruce Hack.
So much. Thanks.
Anthony, what can $1,000 buy you?
$1,000. Horse, crack, maybe 2 puppies,
Zola Jesus.
maybe Zola Jesus. That would be great.
Isn't that what you paid for her, Zola Jesus? $1,000?
I don't know. No, I didn't pay anything. Like, I didn't pay like any of the people working on my album. Just like I'm a tyrannic person. I just whip them all day long, and I don't pay anyone.
In M83, you have a song called Racontez-moi.
Une histoire.
And I was wondering, is it kind of based around this, Anthony? We have this recording right here. He-Man.
Kind of. The song was based on something slightly different. Like the books were a little bit bigger, and it was actually, instead of a vinyl, it was like a cassette. But it was I totally remember this kind of stuff. Oh my God, it brings me back to. That's awesome.
And this is a gift for you, another gift for you, Anthony, to welcome you to Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada.
God, that's amazing. We have tons of. I don't have anything for you.
Just being you here is important.
Thanks.
What do you think about food and M83? Is there an influence?
Not really. I'm a big foodie person. I love food, and I eat a lot of I like to try crazy stuff. Like the last time I had something a little bit different was kangaroo in Australia, and I was muy delicioso.
What about Yum Yum Donuts?
Oh, how do you know that there's a Yum Yum Donuts in front of my apartment? How do you know that? I hate it. I tried it once. It was 3:00 in the morning. I was craving for sugar, and I went there and I ordered a donut. It was so dry and disgusting, so I'll never go there again. But I because it's open 24 hours and 7 and 7, so it's always there's always someone watching me. I like that, it's makes me feel important.
I have another gift here for you. Mingus at
Antibes. That's amazing. So that's probably in Jean Lépin at the jazz festival. We have a jazz festival in Antibes. Wow.
Have you seen this record before? It's one of the greatest jazz records of all time, in the top 50.
That's amazing.
From your hometown.
Yeah. I've been to a lot of shows. I've seen Keith Jarrett tons of times in Antibes playing, and it's a great festival, and the scenery is amazing because you're pretty much on the sea, so it's amazing. Another gift. Thanks.
We're doing this interview here in Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, at the Vogue Theatre, and there were some pre-interview gifts exchanged. What can you tell the people about the pre-interview gift that I gave you?
I love this album. This is one of my favorite artists of all time.
Klaus
Jules. Picture music from Klaus Jules. 73 or 74, maybe 75. I couldn't find the date actually on this, and I think it's this 3rd or 4th album, and I actually have the same album with a different cover. This is actually something I have never seen before, so I'm super excited about this one. This is the best gift yet for me because I'm a big fan of German music from the 70s and Ashra Temple and Tangerine Dream and all those amazing bands, and this is amazing. I can't wait to listen to it and hear how it sounds like.
And the back cover is incredible too. I love the photo, eh?
Yeah, the photo is great.
Well, speaking of gifts again, Anthony, another gift for you, some Jean-Michel
Jarre Magnetic Field. Wow, that's amazing.
Now, what I wanted to ask you about him was he made one of his first hits doing Popcorn. What do you think about the song Popcorn? It doesn't get the respect it deserves, does it?
I remember dancing on Popcorn at the end of one of my school years when I was a kid. We were doing like a show, for the parents, and we were doing a choreography on Popcorn. God, this is great. Am I gonna like keep all of this?
Yes, these are for you. Pretty much, they're for you, Anthony.
So great.
At the Cannes Festival, a lot of the people that attend it, they come and hang out in your town, don't they, in Antibes?
Yeah, that's where all the famous like movie stars. I mean, they actually going like a little bit in
Special hotel, the Hotel
du Cap. Yeah, the Hotel du Cap. It's beautiful. It's like part of the Cap d'Antibes, so it's just like there's nothing but rocks and beautiful like palm trees and the sea. So, yeah, most of the actors are going there during the festival and just like
Who did you see there?
I usually try to avoid the Cannes Festival.
You live in, where it might be passing through. So over the years, you must have had some interesting run-ins, eh?
I don't know. I mean, I'm living in Los Angeles since like 2 years now, and I've seen more celebrities in Los Angeles than in the Cannes Festival, to say the truth. One celebrity I saw, Bono from U2. I saw him in Antibes like 2 summers ago.
At the Absinthe Bar?
Very close to the Absinthe Bar. But you know Antibes very well, right? Have you been to Antibes? Are you the only one like allowed to ask question, right? Okay.
Well, you're Anthony from M83. We got to know about your hometown.
Okay, let's try. Well, there's a great absinthe bar with like amazing absinthe. There's often like a piano player playing old tunes from the French classics, from the 70s and 60s, and yeah, it's an amazing place. I love to hang out with my friends there.
Polaroid Roman Photo. Do you know the band that does?
Roman Photo.
Yeah, what can you tell the people about that? That's an incredible song.
Well, I mean, most of this like this wave of artists from the 80s are very obscure in French, and like and it's always like referenced as like very kitsch and cliche like music, and it's not a lot of people know them. I'm surprised you know them. You know a lot of things. I'm kind of fascinated by you right now.
Well, thanks so much for coming to Vancouver, Anthony.
You're welcome.
What American bands speak French?
What American bands speak French?
Like Chairlift, they speak French.
Caroline from Chairlift speaks French very well. Morgan from M83 speaks. She's American, and she can speak very well French. Like she's fluent. It's amazing.
Anybody else you've run into on the road? Kind of surprised.
Most of the artists, they like to say, "Oh, bonjour, comment tu vas?" And it's like, okay, another American guy who tries to speak French. But no, I don't know a lot of artists like talking French. Like, yeah, only Caroline and Morgan.
Anthony, but it all goes back to Iron Maiden, Bruce Dickinson, doesn't it? This is Bruce Dickinson's first band. A gift for you.
Oh, God, amazing.
Samson, it does go back to Iron Maiden for you, doesn't it?
Yeah. Well, Iron Maiden was my first concert ever. It was 1980. Bad album, very bad album. Fear of the Dark. I was 10.
And check this out. Look, Bruce Dickinson in his first band, Samson, pre-Maiden.
Yeah, I mean, this is when you're a kid and you like look at the covers of the Iron Maiden albums, it's just like it's with all the drawing of like Eddie, like this monster, and it's so fascinating. And
now you have your own monster up on stage.
Yeah, I have my own one now. Yeah, Iron Maiden is like, I mean, it's not a guilty pleasure for me because I mean it is for a lot of people, but I think it's part of my musical education, and I have like a lot of respect for this band, and I used to be such a big fan, and best album is like for me is Somewhere in Time.
Anything else you want to add to the people out there at all, Anthony from M83?
Very excited about this tour, very excited about my life right now. It's just like an amazing time for me, and I really love your jacket. It's beautiful. You have to tell me like the address where you buy all your clothes, because you have like a fantastic look. And honestly, this was an amazing interview. I had like so like many great gifts, and it's not often that I'm enjoying interviews. So thank you.
Well, thanks so much for the time, Anthony. Really appreciate it. Keep on rocking in the free world and do the loot do.
Merci. I don't know.
Almost do the loot do.
Do.
Yeah.
Thanks. Are we keeping a pause, or are we? Is it over, or? Just try a different one, maybe. No? Okay.